Thank you.
Very good morning to each one of you. You will have to bear with my sore throat. It's very bad. It may not be audible. But still, it is my cherished role to play here as the convener of this session to present the Deepti Endowment Award. To tell you very briefly about this award was instituted a year back. Deepti has been associated with the PETA India as the science policy advisor. A young lady, very dynamic, very effective and efficient. She fights meetings very politely, contributing attitudes from a very nice lady. When we started this society, this idea, the PETA associated with us, supported the organization with fund and personnel. Deepti was nominated into the executive committee of the society, and she was contributing very extensively and elegantly to the development of the society and its activities. And we met in many places as a secretary of SAI, and she, as the science policy advisor, used to visit and attend many meetings in country and abroad. She used to have very good interaction personally, and every time the sentiment was in the society, the SAI. So such a very brilliant lady at a very young age. She suddenly passed away about a year back. Ankita will tell you a little more about how it happened. So it has become very emotional and sentimental. A young lady, very active, efficient, energetic, enthusiastic, very strongly associated with the non-animal movement in the country. She passed away and we miss her service and contribution. So we thought it fit to recognize her, remember her every year. So we came out with the idea of an endowment in her name, so that we confer a prize and award every year, where we will reminisce and recollect about her contribution to the alternatives movement in the country and get support to the society. So it has worked out, and we had a contribution coming from many members very generously, and there was about 50,000 rupees. And PETA was very generous, very supportive. PETA came up with an equal grant of another 50,000 rupees, making it 1 lakh. So we have now the Deepti Endowment created. And this 1 lakh, as per the guideline evolved by a committee, the amount is deposited as a fixed deposit in a bank. The proceeds are used for conferring an award to a person who deserves to be conferred an alternative award on an alternative top. So that is the genesis of the Deepti Endowment Award. And I will now call upon Dr. Ankita Pandey, who is now the science policy advisor of the PETA India, and she has taken the place of Deepti as executive committee member for the PETA India, which is an organizational member of the science society.
Thank you, Dr. Pasha. Good morning, everybody. Not many of you would know that I actually met Dr. Deepti at the first conference of Society for Alternatives in Jamia Hamdard back in 2018. And I had specially registered for the conference to meet her and express my interest in being a part of PETA India to work towards replacing and reducing the use of animals in testing and research. And for the 2 years that I closely worked with her, I've known her as a firebrand of animal rights. She was extremely passionate about modernizing science and replacing the use of animals in research and testing. She was instrumental in bringing a win for animals by working with several regulatory bodies in India, such as the Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission, the Central Drug Standard Control Organization, the CIBRC, and she closely worked with a lot of academicians and scientists to help them transition away from using animal models. Unfortunately, we lost her during the COVID wave, and it was an untimely demise and a shock to the society and to PETA India as well. And her demise left a void in the alternatives movement in India, which would actually be very difficult to fill. But the society, in order to honor her work and her contribution towards this movement, they decided to institute an award in her name, and we are very, very grateful to Dr. Akbar Shah for coming up with that idea. And as Dr. Albarsha explained, it's basically to support young researchers who've been working towards developing alternatives or working in the area of research, researching on alternatives, or either they're active in bringing about policy, regulatory, and social reforms with respect to replacing and reducing use of animals. So I would like to again pass on the mic to Dr. Albarsha to confer the award for this year. Thank you.
So, as Sankita put it, the Deepti Endowment Award ceremony is very prestigious to this society. This is the first endowment to be created. It should be a model. Many more endowments, not when people pass away, but maybe when people superannuate, who contribute to the alternative movement, they superannuate, they become patrons, they could be still remembered through such endowments. So we have the Deepti Endowment Award is very prestigious. And this is the first year, much more nostalgic and emotional. The first year, the endowment is going, the award is going to be presented. So having said about it, this year we released the notification, and we obtained the point is essentially a person who is less than 45 years old. Eligibility is to be a person who is less than 45 years old, having done research study in India. This is the second condition. And it must be the released researcher contribution should relate to alternatives to animal experiments. It could be original discovery, a breakthrough in the alternatives, or towards regulatory concept developments. So that is the reference. So we invited applications, and we constituted a high profile committee with Dr. Vijay Pal Singh as the chairman, convener. Dr. Gita Pandey, as per the constitution, the PETA nominee should be there in the selection committee. And a big person, Dr. Christian Pelwaisin, the scientific advisor, director of formerly Piskin and now MATEC. So these three member committee of juries, they have identified one Dr. Shilpi Sharma, who comes from she is a Deepti fellow in the Department of Biotechnology. In the Department of Biotechnology, Shamitri Pune University in Pune. She is not new to the society, rather. She received a similar award in the 2019 conference in Mumbai. She was conferred the Travel Award. So the consistency of quality and caliber. Travel Award in 2019, and the next award, the Deepti Endowment Award. So she has been working on diabetes with the in vitro model, cell culture, as the basis to no animal experimentation. I have a strong faith. No, you will not discover a drug for diabetes if you are relying on animal. And you take it from me, no debate, no. But I tell you, you are not going to find an effective therapeutic drug for diabetes if you test an animal. It can be done only in human trials, clinical trials, and in cell culture, three-dimensional organ-on-chip, microphysiological systems. Animal experiment is not going to answer the solution. She is one who has been propagating this concept, contributing extensively to use cell culture systems for cracking issues in the drug discovery for diabetes, and also understanding the etiology and manifestations of diabetes. So with this short introduction, I call upon Dr. Deepti, Dr. Shilpi Sharma to come to the dais and receive the prize and then deliver the talk. I request Dr. Kadalmani, Dr. Gupta, President, Dr. Jaypal, the chairman of the selection committee. Yes, sir. Now, I request the President to hand over the award. The proceeds is 100. Now it is 50,000. This year it is 50,000. I invite more contribution to the corpus fund so that next year or the year thereafter we will enhance the amount to higher. 10,000 would be a reasonably good amount. So now this is 5,000 and you have the
Great. Check is here. Check is Great.
Thank you. It will always be in the way. Thank you so much.